Hey students, welcome to the channel. After a break, what you do is what you are. We, unlike people almost everywhere else in the world, tend to define and judge everybody in terms of the work they do not, especially work performed for pay. Charlie is a doctor, Sam is a carpenter, Mary Ellen is a copywriter at a small ad agency. That it is as if by defining how a person aims his or her earned money, we validate or reject that person's existence through the work and job title. We evaluate the worth of the life attached. Larry is a led a worker to me as a retired teacher. Sally is former showgirl and blackjack dealer from Vegas. As if by learning that a person currently earns no money at a job and maybe has not earned any money at a job for years, we assign that person to limp. At least for the percent we define such non-employed person in terms of their past job history. This seems peculiar to me. People are not cast in bronze because of the jobs they hold or once held or retired. Teacher, for example, may spend a lot of volunteer time working with handicapped children or raising money for the lower order of hibernating hikers. It is no use arguing whether any of this is correct or proportionally. It is silly. That's our system, however, and we should not only keep it in mind, we should teach our children how it's works. It is perfectly swell to want to grow up to be a cobbler boy or nurse. Kids should know, however, that quite apart from earning potential, the cattle breeder is much more respected than the hired hand. The doctor gets a lot more respect and privilege than the nurse. I think some anthropologists out to study our uncatalogued system of awarding respect and defense to each other based on jobs we had. Where does a president product planning fit in? Is that a better vice president sells the public consciousness of unconsciousness? Writers aim diddly dot, but I suspect they are held in higher esteem than wealthy rock musician. That if everybody older than 40 gets to vote, how do we decide which jobs have great value and therefore jobs holders are wonderful people? Why is someone who builds shopping center called entrepreneur while someone who builds freeways is called a contractor? I have no answer to any of this, but we might think about the phone phenomenon the next time we are tempted to phone stranger because we find out to he happened to be a judge, or the next time we catch ourselves discussing the personal worth of the garbage collector. So this is our today topic. I hope you understand. If you not, let me know in comment what you not understand, and share with your friends, class fellows, classmate, and please subscribe and hit the bell icon with the notification. Share with your friends, like this video. Okay, see you in the next topic.